Yeah, I think I'm going to go like 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. I'm the fucking illest with Hester, man. I'm the fucking illest with Hester, man. I am the... Woo! Oh boy. Oh boy, chat. Oh boy, chat. Oh boy, chat! Oh boy, chat! Look at these thumbs! Banger right here. Santana's so focused on you. Look at the motherfucking thumbs, chat! Give me some thumbs in the chat! This is why I have human jukebox on Hester and no abilities on my running back. Because of that. Let's go, chat! Did I say human jukebox? Human joystick.
I'm drunk, bitch. What do you want from me?
What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 20 Ultimate Team video. We are going to revisit the sniping guide and take a look at the auction house. With the MUT playoff promo being out right now, it's a great and perfect opportunity to make coins. I get the question all the time, what's the move to make coins pop? And it's always flipping cards. Like, that's going to be the #1 answer every single time you want to ask it. And we put together a sniping guide that you can utilize anytime to work the auction house. So there is a link down below in the description. We're going to show it to you really quick, and then I'll, elaborate on what you're seeing here. So the first things first, I don't really update this unless I'm using it. And as you can see, we've been using it on 85s. I'm going to show you that in a moment. But all you have to do to update this yourself is go to File at the top of the screen. So click the link down below in the description, then click File, and then choose Make a Copy. It will ask you what you want to name that copy. You can name it Popular Strangers, the best YouTuber ever, whatever, alright? And then you can edit it yourself. So you can literally go to this spreadsheet, right, and you can type in your values. So what exactly are you looking at right now? If you're unaware of it, we put out videos on this in the past. But what we're doing is, let's actually jump back over to the game, and we're going to specifically target 85 overalls. And we're doing 85s because they've been money for most of the year for me, but also playoff cards. So we got 83, 85, 87, 89, and 91s. You can pretty much use this method on all of those, and it's not limited to playoff cards, but to kind of slow down the searching and compact it. That's what I've been doing. So all you do right here on this spreadsheet, or for the spreadsheet, is to find the first thing you want to plug in. Literally just go to an overall and don't sort it all. Alright, so 85s have been, for most of the afternoon, selling for about 15K. Now that I'm doing this video, they're down a little bit, so that's good, because that means we can adjust our spreadsheet and you guys can see it live in action. So they are taking almost a full hour to sell, about 50 minutes. So that can get a little bit of time consuming, but you're gonna make coins, trust me. And as you can see, they're shortly under 15K. So I'm gonna put about 14.75. So we're gonna switch back over to our spreadsheet, and in the 85 section, sell price. This is what you're gonna utilize for the price that they are selling for. Again, without any type of filtering, we're gonna put 14.750. The other two numbers you don't have to touch at all. That's what it would sell. That's what you would return or get in return once it sells after tax. And then the buy price is what you want to look for on the auction house. Now the profit is up to you. If you're willing to make 100 coins on each flip, you can update it to 100 coins. I think a safe number for me right now is about 800 coins. You can be a little more, I won't say greedy, but willing to make more coins and put 1,000. Okay. That buy price is going to change, and it's going to be, now we're going to try to go for 1,000 here, but it's 12.275. All right, so let me jump back over to the console, because I want to be transparent here and show you guys that this is working. All over probably for the last 2 hours during the Saints and Vikings game, we basically bought a boatload of these cards and resold them for 15K. So look at all of these, 10, 12, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12, 10, 11. You see it. We got a couple for under 10 here. We were buying at about 12,700 coins and then reselling for 15K. Again, just want to show you guys the proof that these were selling as well. They do take a little while, but they definitely will sell. And as you can see, all of those ones that I purchased, they all sold for 15K. So every time I did that, I was making a minimum of 800 coins. But of course, when you get them for 11K and 9K and 10K and 6K, you're going to make more than that 800 coins. So with the run through that we're going to do right now, we're going to attempt to make at least 1,000 coins on every one. And you pretty much want to do this until you fill up your auction house. Then go play some weekend leagues, some solos. Hopefully watch the Eagles beat the Seahawks, which is about to start in a moment. Shout out to everybody that's watching this video during the game. You guys are awesome. But we're going to go to the auction house, and I'm going to show you two different filters that I use. And again, you can do this with any overall that's on here. 80 all the way through 91. I haven't updated 92 and 93, but you can update it yourself if you know how to use spreadsheets. But the point is, I'm just showing you one overall of all the overalls that you can use this for. 80 to 81. 80 and 81s were really money for me earlier in the year. 84 and 85 have been my favorite. But now because of the playoff promo, 85s right now are working. So I'm just going to go to 84, 85 filter. Okay. And then I'm going to simply go through each position. And what we're looking for is cards that are, if we look back at our spreadsheet here, selling for 12,275, 85 overalls only. We're not looking at 84s. And I would simply go through each position until we find those cards. So there's, okay, don't be fooled. We want 85s only. I almost fell for that, but I'm going to show you what I've been doing with playoff cards to make it a little bit easier, a little less to look through. You can kind of cast a wide net and go through all overalls like I'm doing right now, or you can, you know, narrow down your searches and go just playoff cards because those seem to be money right now. And that's probably what we're going to do, but I did want to kind of test my luck on all of the overalls and see what it's looking like. Look, probably not looking good right now, so let's switch on over to just playoffs. So what I'm going to do is now go to program, and we're going to go down to NFL playoffs. And I wrote down all of the positions that are going to have a filter. So the first one is halfback. And again, we are looking for cards that are 12. We're just going to say 12,200. We'll round it down a little bit more there. So no halfbacks. Wide receiver is the next one. 13.5. I believe the next one on my list is left guard. 13.1. So we're not getting lucky right now. And it'll fluctuate. You may do a pass through or two and not find any. So there's one for 12.2. So that meets our criteria. This is going to make me at least 1,000 coins. And now I would simply go right back here to auction, and we want to go to our sell price. So remember, what is our sell price? It's 14,750. We're going to jump back on over to console, and we're going to sell this for 14,000. We'll put 500 because then that should make it go to 750 and list it for an hour. And after about 50 to 55 minutes, it's going to sell. Let's continue on here. So it's left guard, center, right guard, and then wide receiver, halfback on offense. You can do this with the 83s. You can do this with the 87s. You can do this with the 89s and 91s, all playoff cards. Of course, the filters are going to be a little bit different, but I've been having the most success. You guys probably saw that Buffalo Bills player, what's his name, John Feliciano. He was money for me earlier. So on defense, there's only 3 of them. It's defensive tackle, cornerback, and free safety, I believe, if I remember correctly. Come on, update for me there. All right, so cards are not coming out as frequent as they were earlier. There's a Chuck Clark for 12K. And the good thing about this method, I know that I have a video out on it, right? So it might get a little sticky on the auction house. But the good thing here is that, you know, you're not fighting with a lot of people. Like, when it comes to sniping and flipping cards, a lot of people always kind of look for the big fish. Because I know some of you are looking like you're making 1,000 coins. Big whoop. We're gonna take this one, even though it's about 50 coins, a little higher than we want. We're still gonna take it. This stuff adds up. Trust me, it does. I say this every time that I do these videos. This stuff really does add up, and this is how I've made, you know, other than some small investments and good pack luck and, you know, trading cards in that I used for a power-up, things like that, you know, like kind of random things like that. This is how I've made the bulk of my coins all season long, and I've kind of strayed away from it lately because I've been comfortable with my coin count, but we're going to get back into it, and I've probably made a good 50 to 75k today just simply doing this. And it's, you know, it's gonna go back and forth. Sometimes you're gonna be, you know, looking for cards for a couple minutes. Sometimes you're gonna find a bunch for under 10k, and it's gonna be like, you know, a position is just hot at this point, like that right guard for the Bills. I just kept refreshing, and he just kept having cards at a 10 and 11k. There's one for 12,250. We'll take that one. So this is all you got to do. You can do it with any overall, specifically with playoff cards. It's working very, very well. The best times to utilize this type of method is usually on Thursdays. We have Weekend League monthly rewards coming up. It's going to be a great time to do this. Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, always good. And a lot of times on like Tuesday evenings with Team of the Week being out, it works well. And that's all I got, man. If you guys got any questions about this method, look, we're going to keep buying these cards. If you got any questions about this method, leave it down below in the comments section. Fly, Eagles, fly. Go, Birds. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.